Now it's all set for the finals of the Noah Dallaji Under-17 basketball tournament between Kaduna State and host Kano State. Now Kaduna defeated Kebbi in the semi-final of the 2021 Noah Dallaji Legacy Under-17 basketball tournament to set up a final battle with Kano, who edged Plateau in the semis. Now the final match is scheduled for today at the Indoor Sports Hall of the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano. And I must let you know that the competition is one that have attracted hundreds of youth and of course thousands of people from across different states coming together at a time when the sport basketball is challenged on the home front as regards the league, and then also at a time where we saw the D Tigers indeed attempt to put Nigeria at a level internationally. I think it is only fair to take a look at what's happening at the under-17 level, see exactly how we can improve upon what is happening and possibly give kudos to whom it is due. And that's exactly the reason why he joins us. We're talking about the man who indeed is in the middle of all this. Now, he's not just in the middle of all this. Well, he's actually done a whole lot talking about grassroots development. And welcome on board, Engr Noah Dallaji. It was so good to have you join us today. And very interesting, very interesting. Well, we must start by saying congratulations, and let's talk about this basketball under-17 competition that have attracted more than 17 states. Well, tell us exactly what this project is all about for you.
Ferdinand, thank you so much. This is a legacy program, which of course you know that we have been working at. So this is to give them a platform, the young people, to make them to succeed in their career. I was so happy yesterday when I was giving them like a talk during the mentorship program, looking at them, doing what they have to do the best. And it might interest you to know there is a lot of school universities in the US who are watching them live, and they are scouting also for talent. I was talking to the coordinator, Limidi, who told me there's about 14 to 15 of these young people that have already halfway on their way. So I think that will bring a lot of development in the country.
Well, I definitely admire what is happening in Kano, and that's because, well, we take a look at the quality of basketball that we have seen. I must say it is at professional level, and one is tempted to begin to wonder, are these kids 17 years and below? And, it just shows us exactly how talented the game, how talented Nigerians are and passionate about sports. But unfortunately, well, one gap that has not been filled is the aspect of sponsorship. Well, it's been very difficult for people to come in and then put funds for developmental purposes. Tell us the reasons why you have decided to take on this particular project.
First of all, if you look at our objectives in our foundation, the African Children Talent Discovery Foundation, we are into talent discovery. And we go around to all sectors, not just sport. We have been doing educational sector for some time, entertaining, dancing, singing, comedy, acting, and other aspects of talent. But, sport brings unity in every nation. And in the kind of period Nigeria is in now, we need unity in Nigeria. So I believe sport will help in bringing ourselves together. And that's why we go into sport. So previously, we did a program in Bauchi for the football. And I assure you some of them are already in Europe. Last week, one of the boys came with the mother to show me the letter. An academy invited him to travel to Europe for a trial. So these are the kind of things that we are out for, and we want to see how we can engage and incorporate these young people, change their mentality from negative aspect of life so they can begin to think positively. And that is exactly what we are doing. So by the grace of God, based on our vision statement, we have to do what we have to do irrespective of the economy of the nation or the country. And we are doing it. I believe other spiritual individuals will soon join, because this is something that has come to stay. We'll do it yearly until this country is being developed and the youth are being engaged and being incorporated by the grace of God.
Well, quite interesting. And when you take a look at some of these statistics about unemployment, when you take a look about some of these statistics about kids who are out of school, when you take a look about some of these statistics about kids, who can't find food to eat, well, you definitely will appreciate some of these projects that are on ground. Now, let's go back. Well, it all started, just like you pointed out, with that interesting football tournament or championship, talent discovery, whatever you want to call it, that attracted some of Africa's biggest talents to come in and then mentor some people, some of our kids here in Bauchi State. And then also, well, we know about the female football project, which Azizat Oshola and yourself did indeed take to the next level. And then also, well, the one that I found very interesting also was that which accommodated physically challenged, and that is indeed something that is indeed commendable. Talk to us about that. The reason why you have also reached out to those who are physically challenged, and the reason why you have decided to encourage para soccer. Now, this is one sport where I think Nigeria have got plenty of potentials, but unfortunately, for one or two reasons, we just do not focus there.
Well, first of all, President, if you go back to the history of Olympics, those physically challenged people have been the one bringing the medal for us in Nigeria. And I would like you to understand that these are also human beings. You see, there is no limitation for any human being that can breathe. So they also have their own league, and that is why we reach out to them. And I can assure you that I have a big plan for them to start a league of para soccer tournament in Nigeria. And if you go to the other part of Europe, they also have their own league. These are celebrities, so we have to celebrate them on their own way, and that is exactly what we are doing. I think it's high time for even the sport ministry and the government of Nigeria to start looking on how to also see how they can engage and incorporate these people. When we are doing that, we are reducing the rate of poverty in this country once they're incorporated. And some of them could get a team in Europe, who knows? And all what you need to do is to give them the platform, and that is the platform we are giving it to them. So I think I was a bit touched when I watched them playing final, and then you can see the happiness in their faces, and you can see the joy being remembered. And then the one of them told me, he said, look, that if there is anything that's ever happened to him, is what has happened today at the stadium in Lagos. So I think it's the same expression of trying to see how we can incorporate the young people into the society by becoming so important to themselves and also to their country.
Well, it's quite very impressive, and need I forget? Well, I remember that the foundation also did adopt Nigeria's only female representative at the Olympics. We're talking about Elizabeth Ayanacho in Taekwondo, and it's great to see that, yes, you did support that project also. However, I must ask, well, from your relationship with the sport, from your relationship with youths, well, what do you think is lacking in terms of grassroots development of our sports? What are the other issues that you think, yes, can definitely be filled? Hello, Engineer Noah, can you hear me?
I cannot hear you. Can you hear me, Peter?
All right. Well, just wanted to confirm if you can hear me. So just quickly, well, what are some of those other things that you think some other Nigerians can come in to contribute to ensure that, yes, generally we all put hands together to uplift the Nigerian youths?
Oh, yes. You see, talking about the Olympic athletes, girls that we adopted, the two of them, Elizabeth for Taekwondo, and we have another track and field. What's her name, from Akwa Ibom? Those two ladies, it's quite heartbreaking that I understand they could not be allowed to perform and display their talent because of the issue they have with Nigeria. I understand about almost 10 to 9 Nigerian players have been disqualified. So it's heartbreaking, but we'll continue to give them inspiration and also hope so that they don't get discouraged. Now, coming back to what some people can do, you see, it is not about any magic or something. If the country, we have to come up, we have to all of us come together to look at, what can we do to overcome some of the challenges that we have as a nation, and what can we do to become self-defense and to become the better part of our life. The best thing is to see how you can contribute. You can contribute financially, you can contribute inspirationally, you can give a talk, a mentorship, just to support, to make sure that these young people has been incorporated. Some of them just need a word. Some of them don't need nothing. Just a word from them will take them to the level that you can never believe. So I believe that we have good people in this country who are ready to see how they can also come in to support the young people.
All right, well, while we get set to go to the stadium to indeed cheer Kaduna State or Kano State in the finals of the ongoing basketball competition, we'll talk to us exactly what the plans are for these kids after this particular competition. What is the plan? Is this a project that will be sustained and perhaps we have a yearly basketball under 17 competition, something that is not available, at the national level?
Well, we are already working with a lot of universities in the US who are already watching these young people, and they are already taking interest in what they are seeing. And today, about almost the basketball NBA academy also are watching them. So we're going to have some collaboration to see how we can send some of these people and give them a platform. It's not all of them that will be in basketball, that's a guarantee. But the platform they will get could end. Some of them will become medical doctors, scholarship medical doctors, some of them lawyers, some of them engineers and other things. So we are just giving them a platform that they can write on to become the best that they could be. So we as a foundation also are planning to give some of them a local scholarship. Even the ones that are out from the first round, we will not leave them behind. We'll monitor them and see how we can do. We are doing what they call train the trainer. There are coaches who will be training them to make sure that they get to the maximum of their potentials. So I believe that is a major plan for them. And in the coming days, we'll be talking to you on the plan that we have for even those who will not be choosing now. And talking about the coming to state, this is the legacy that has come to state. Those of us has come as we will try to make sure that we maintain this. So we can incorporate the young people in Nigeria and also African countries, because there is enormous talent in Africa. Without the African country, particularly Nigeria, the world will not accept. I can guarantee you that the talent is here. What we need to do is to focus and tap from this talent that the country has, so that people will respect this country again. Because you are talking about talent in everything is in Nigeria. And today, everywhere, people talk about Nigeria in a very negative aspect. That breaks my heart. And that's why we have to come together to make sure that the country is being respected again, because the country has the capacity and it has everything that you can ever think of to even become world superpower economy.
Well, we must say thank you so much for indeed, this contributions that you've made to basketball under 17 competition. Not forgetting also the football talent discovery competition and of course a project, and also the para soccer, the female football. It's indeed been a very interesting package. Thank you so much, and we'll continue to support you and of course bring up all the updates.